started the Perfect Partner series, I meant it to be like a 4-week constant series, but I only put up one installment and then things got crazy busy. Here's another story. This is Frederick's story. A reminder about the Perfect Partner series. The Perfect Partner series, everything is fictional except me. I come into the story at some point. So enjoy this story. Frederick was born to 2 loving parents. He had everything that a little boy could want. Although his family didn't have a lot of money. I guess you could say they were middle class. When Frederick was about 15, he was riding his bike across the highway and he was listening to his iPod. He didn't see the oncoming car. He didn't notice the oncoming car coming towards him. It was too late by the time he saw the car. The next thing he knew, he woke up in the hospital room. Tubes all stuck to him, a heart monitor beeping, and all the sounds of a hospital that you would expect from somebody being in an accident. A few days later, the doctor came in and told his parents that he would be permanently paralyzed. They weren't Christians at the time, so they didn't know what to do. They cried and cried and cried and cried. And then at the hospital chaplain ministered to them of the gospel. They accepted Christ right there. Pretty soon, in about 6 months, Frederick got better with a lot of therapy and a lot of prayers from his parents and the church of his parents. When Frederick heard about the faith of his parents, he decided maybe he'd try it. So he went to church with them. When he entered in the building, he walked slowly because although he was recovered, he was still getting back to himself. That Sunday, Frederick accepted the Lord as well. As he grew in his faith, he wanted to do more and more in his church. But it seemed like every time he tried to go into ministry, people kept bringing up the fact that he couldn't walk properly and that God was going to heal him someday. People kept on bringing up the fact that he was, of all those healing scriptures that Jesus taught and all those healing miracles that Jesus did, he became extremely discouraged. And one day it got too much for him when an elderly couple of the church gave him some herbs that they said would heal him, and that he couldn't truly work in ministry unless he received a miracle from God. He said, God, I've had it. I can't do this anymore. I can't pretend like every time I try and work in ministry, the church members that are supposed to love me and support me don't see the potential. They just see the fact that I was in an accident and that I walk kind of slowly. He said, I can't take this anymore. I'm gone. Frederick left the church that Sunday after a year of attending that church. Walking down the street, he didn't know what to do. He was praying, Lord, I know you're my source. I know you're my strength and my shield, but I have no idea where to go from here. I want to serve you, Lord, but I can't handle the people in the church that I used to go to. Please show me what to do. Please heal me if that be your will. Just, I need some answers, Lord. Please help. When he got home, he gives me a call. We had met at a church function. We didn't go to the same church, but it was a function that different churches attend, and we met there and became friends. When he told me about his accident, I told him about my CP. We connected. Rachel, he said, I don't know what to do. I'm tired of these people. All they do is focus on the fact that I need healing. All they do is focus on the fact that I need deliverance, and the fact that I walk funny. They see me, they say hi and hello, but they don't really recognize my potential. I have so much vision, so much that I dream about. I have the same dreams as they do. After a long sigh, I say to him, I know exactly what you're going through. I've had some of the same experiences with the people of God that I knew. They're well-meaning, but sometimes they unintentionally hurt you. What you have to learn, Frederick, I said, that people are people. They have opinions about what God should do, and God has opinions of what he should do. And sometimes our opinions and God's opinions don't line up. I'm not saying that God will not restore back your full walking capacity or get me up out of my